What's going on YouTube? What's going on Mad Scientist X7? I'm here with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 review. Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 review. Is this anime worth your time and everything else? And by the way, disclaimer, I'm real careful about anything I show here. I'm not going to actually move the video because YouTube is tripping right now. I love to be able to go through some parts, but is it worth your time? What is this anime like? Well, from the very beginning, you're gonna recognize something. This anime might have the updated kind of art, or the different kind of art like Zeal did, but it has its own kind of flavor at the same time. And as you already see, you see different generations already of monsters from like the original Yu-Gi-Oh, um, original anime to some of the newer ones. I think this one came out during that came out during yeah, I think that came out during uh, 5D's time. Yeah, 5D's time. So it's a mixture of everything. And so I'm gonna show a couple pictures at the same time as I'm talking. So that's your protagonist, Yu, and uh, Yuya, I guess is the best way. Yuya is the best way to put it. By the way, there's no English sub, so I'm kind of going off everything. But interesting fellow. At some point, he's a Yugi, a Jaden, a Yusei, and at the same time he's Yuma at the same time and his own kind of guy. And the kind of deck he uses, what I can see so far, what we have seen so far is kind of like a circus feel to it. You know, they got some balloons and stuff in it. There's a lot to kind of uh, figure out. You know, as you're watching the video, I watch it two or three times. But as you can see, he has a funny side and a serious side at the same time. He plays to the crowd, and I don't know, that'd be different too for somebody like Yugi. Yugi doesn't play to the crowd. He plays to the crowd, but at the same time, he's funny. But the funniness is to kind of throw, I think, his opponent off at the same time, and it's interesting. It'd be interesting to watch, how they work this character, and everything. And that's his opponent. His opponent uses a deck that's going to blow some people's minds. Um, you see it already. You see it already right there. Uh, that's a lava and battle. Lava and what's the two oxes? You know what? Okay, I was tripping. I was calling by the wrong names. It's been so long since I've seen these cards. That's Lava Battle Guard, Swamp Battle Guard, and they have a effect that works together. Now in the original anime, the closer these two were together, the stronger they got and all that kind of stuff. But in this one, there's a monster that's after this. I'm not going to show it because I just want you to watch it yourself. And just doing this is enough. And I don't want to get myself in trouble, of course. Um, but yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's good to see. It's good to see. Them bringing back old cards. And now when these two monsters combine together, yes, they do combine together. I have not yet seen a synchro or a Xyz. Only thing I've really seen is a pendulum, but they combine together in some way. How he plays both at the same time, I do not know. Um, but he has a spell card that goes with this. So I'm not sure what it is, but it seems like Konami might do a deck update on these. That'll be interesting. About a battle guard deck. That would be interesting. So I think I'll show one more picture and then I'll call it a day. So that's him, in a battle mode. He's laughing, he's smiling, he's serious at the same time. And I think the creators are trying to get everybody involved with this at the same time. This first episode has a lighter feel, but at the same time, it seems like it has a story, kind of a sad story with a dad and him or some other, and everything else. And there's some reason that he has to try to beat his opponent in this duel carnival or wherever it is, not carnival. Um, in this duel arena kind of thing. There's even a you see him in a duel school, and so that goes back to the GX also. You see something about dual school now, how that reacts. Like I said, once again, I don't have the English translation to this yet. I'm be waiting for the sub to come out as soon as possible. And so as the battle goes, to the last part, whatever, now you'll see the pendulum summon effect, which is pretty slick. You see how the effect goes when the XCs and everything else, and so it's kind of slick the way they do them and everything. Um, Now, in this, some things you'll notice in this video also, the way they duel. Number one, they don't have just a dual disc. It's like a dual laser disc, which is, they wear the main part on their arms, but like a instead of like a metal, metal background thing where they could set the cards on. Instead, um, they have it's like a laser light kind of thing. They set the cards on. You wonder how can you set your cards on a laser light and move around and jump around all that kind of stuff. Well, they did it with art with 5Ds. So don't ask. It's anime. It's all in fun, and it's interesting. Interesting. Not only is the dual disc like mostly laser light, but the very least also you have the when they summon cards they actually get to ride on the cards. They interact. The cards are solid. Now how it is when they get hit, you have to see that for yourself. So far I haven't seen how Yuma takes it, and when he and Zio, you don't see him being thrown back 50 miles away and all that kind of stuff and then get back up again like no, is a little bit different. So far. So this is the anime, y'all, and is it worth giving you a shot? Yeah, it brings some nostalgia back from the old anime, and I think I'm gonna give the writers a chance and see what it's going to do. It's going to remind you a little bit of every something. If you like the original anime, is there. Plus some old cards are there with some updates. If you like Zeal, which some people hate it, a lot of people hate it. Some people like it and everything else. You like that. You like 5Ds and the movement, and it's not just so much somebody standing in one spot doing duels. Then you got the kind of the 5Ds kind of feel to it. There's no motorcycles that I know of yet. If you like the GX era, kind of thing with the lighthearted, the fun, the dual school kind of thing, I think, then that's there. So a little bit of everything. Give it a shot. Mad Scientist X7. Um, you're watching him ride, a hippo. The hippo is a card as well as Odd Eyes. He rides Odd Eyes, in Duel and all that kind of stuff. So, and the cards change from well, you'll see it. You'll see it. And this is the beginning of the pendulum effect. So with it, it's pretty good. Good graphics, good art. I'm gonna give everything, a 5 out of 5. Yeah. Mad Scientist X7. I'm out. I done said enough. It's cool. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it a chance.